The FitnessGram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test.
Did you just get war flashbacks to middle school PE? Because I know I did. If you were a public school student in the US, you probably remember being forced to run back and forth in your gym until your lungs burned and you physically couldn't take it anymore, and it ruined the rest of your day. The FitnessGram is a physical fitness assessment created by the Cooper Institute that measures your physical fitness in areas like cardio, strength, endurance, and flexibility. Schools have been using this test for years to measure their students' physical health to make sure they fall under the healthy fitness zone. The FitnessGram has 3 categories a student can fall under: needs improvement, healthy fitness zone, and exceeds healthy fitness zone. These are pretty self-explanatory. Needs improvement pretty much means you're under the threshold of what a healthy kid should be. Healthy fitness zone means that you're in the threshold, you're within what a healthy kid should be at your age. And then exceeds healthy fitness zone doesn't necessarily make you better, but it just means that you're above average for your age group. And today, I'm putting myself to the test. The 5 tests I'll be doing are the curl-up test, push-up test, sit and reach, trunk lift, and of course, the pacer test. Since this test is literally made for children and I'm a whole 24-year-old adult, the age range only goes up to 17 plus. So I'm just gonna compare myself to what a healthy 17 plus girl should be. Without further ado, let's see how fit I am. The first 2 tests I'm doing are the sit and reach and the trunk lift. So these are the 2 flexibility tests. The sit and reach measures your hamstring and lower back flexibility. How you're usually supposed to do it and how you probably did it in gym class is you had one of these and there's a little like marker that you push as you reach and you touch your toes. You hold it there for 3 seconds and then that's your score that you get. Since I clearly don't have one of those boxes, I found out that the box, it doesn't start right at your toes. It actually starts a little bit before your toes. So it's 9 inches from the start of the box to where your feet should be. So I just measured the number of inches I went past my toes and then added 9 to that score. So we're doing the sit and reach test and I don't have whatever this thing is, but I do have my fiance and a tape measure. So, so we're gonna do it that way. It's 9 inches to my toes. I don't know how much farther past my toes I'm gonna go though.
Said I have to hold it for 3 seconds.
Oh, good luck. I expect at least a foot.
That was 2, right?
Yeah.
That was what?
You got it to 2.5 at one point, but you definitely didn't hold it.
Next is the trunk lift. I have zero recollection of doing this one in PE in gym class. So if anybody remembers this, let me know because I have no memory of doing this one. But how it works is you lay on your stomach and you put your hands on your thighs and then you just lift your chin off the ground and go as far up as you can. And then you have a partner measure from the floor to your chin.
That looks awful.
Yeah. You measure from the floor to my chin. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, wow. Okay, I wasn't ready for that. Okay, you're gonna have to read this. I wasn't ready.
Did you think that was as far as I was gonna go?
I don't know. The other one you went 2 inches, so shut up.
1, 2, 3.
Do you have to hold it for 3 seconds?
No.
Okay, you got to 13 seconds. 13 inches.
13.
Yeah.
Moving on to the strength portions of the FitnessGram, the 3 tests that I do are the push-up test, a curl-up test, and of course the pacer test. The push-up test is pretty self-explanatory. You go down to a 90-degree angle for a push-up, and you push back up. You go down and up with the cadence of the video until you either can't do a full range push-up anymore or you fail out. And the number of push-ups you've successfully complete is your score. Push-ups use a lot of muscles, so it makes sense for this one to be a part of measuring your overall fitness because it's your chest, your shoulders, your core, your arms. It uses a whole lot. What I noticed is that they don't have any lower body strength tests. I mean, the pacer test measures your endurance, which I guess is kind of strength, but you would think they would have like a squat test or something. But I guess since the test is for children, they maybe just assume children have a level of lower body strength because they're always running around, playing sports, doing stuff like that. And I guess it's more difficult to have upper body strength as a child than lower body strength. That's my guess. If you have another better guess, let me know. I'm at the gym in my apartment complex and we're doing the FitnessGram today. I'm starting with the push-up test, and I just found a video on YouTube that has the cadence, because as everybody remembers, there is a video sound at least that you have to follow. So let's just do it. I'm keep pushing it off, so let's just do it.
Down, up, 1, down, up, 2, down, up, 3, up, 17, down, up, 18.
I think I got to 18, so I'm not disappointed. I've done more in the past, but I think just keeping up with the cadence, that's what kind of slows you down. Next is the curl-up test. Curl-ups measure your core and abdominal strength, which is great for your overall health and fitness level. Makes a lot of sense why they have this one in here. Same as the push-up test, you're going up into a curl-up and relaxing to the cadence of the video. This one was a little trickier for me to do because it says that you're supposed to have a marked line, so you're not going all the way up to like touching the heels of your shoes. Like your hands are like sliding back and forth on the mat, and you're not supposed to go all the way up to your shoes, but it just says a marked line, and I couldn't find anywhere about where this marked line was supposed to be or what, so I just kind of guessed, and I'm not sure, but that's how I did the curl-up test.
We'll begin the curl-ups now. Ready? Begin. Up, down, 1, up, down, 2, 40, up, down, 41.
I got to 41 curl-ups. I wasn't able to sit up all the way after each rep. Like, I probably could have gone longer, but I couldn't get all the way up and back down in time like how you're supposed to during the test. So I just capped it at 41. And now is what we've all been waiting for, the pacer test. Last but not least, we have the FitnessGram pacer test, what we've all been waiting for. The pacer test is a 20-meter run, so you put 2 marks on the ground that are 20 meters apart. I didn't really have a way to measure 20 meters, so I just kind of guessed, so I'm not sure how accurate mine is. You run back and forth between the 20 meters and you turn around and go again when the chime or the beep happens. The beep or the chime actually speeds up throughout the test, so with each like 7 or 8 rounds you have less time to run the 20 meters. So you're gradually getting faster and faster, and you run back and forth until you miss the line twice. So you have 2 chances before you're done, but you have to make it to the other side of the line before the next beep or the next chime. And once you've missed it twice, you're done. The test is over. I asked my apartment complex if they would let me rent out the gym for like an hour, or not rent out, but just like reserve it so nobody would come in here. But they were like, no, you can't do that. So this is just an open gym right now, and I'm about to do the pacer test, and if a bunch of kids come in about to play basketball while I'm running this pacer test, I think I might actually die of embarrassment. The gym was empty when I walked in to do the push-up test and the curl-up test, and of course right when I played that annoying ass cadence, 2 people walked in. I was like, oh my gosh. But anyway, so I'm gonna do the pacer test. We'll see how good I do. This is the one I'm the most nervous for. Also, I have no idea where the light switch was in here, so we're just running in the dark.
The test will begin on the word start. On your mark, get ready, start.
I'm done. Oh my gosh. If you don't know, after each like 7 to 8 laps, it speeds up. So So it progressively gets harder. And around lap like 20, 25, my legs kind of started feeling a little bit. I was starting to get tired. And then I think it was lap 34. It was getting so fast where like I was just barely making it across the line. And then lap 35 and 36, I was like a step off. So I don't remember what the parameter is, like what being in the healthy fitness zone is for this one. I'll let you guys know, I guess, at the end of the video. And I also don't remember how well I did in school, like when we actually took the pacer test. I guess I just kind of blocked middle school PE out of my memory. I remember going back to class after we took the pacer test and like my lungs were burning for the rest of the day. So I remember it being difficult. All right, let's talk about my results. For the sit and reach, I got 2 inches past my toes. And like I said earlier, it's 9 inches from the start of the test to the tip of your toes. So I just added 2 inches to that, which makes 11. According to the Cooper Institute, the FitnessGram, this means I am in the healthy fitness zone for a 17-year-old girl. So I'm good there, I'm healthy there. For the trunk lift, I got my chin 13 inches off the ground, which according to the Cooper Institute and the FitnessGram, I exceed the healthy fitness zone for a 17-year-old girl. For the push-up test and the curl-up test, I did 18 push-ups and 41 curl-ups. And both of those put me also exceeding the healthy fitness zone. And the only one I fell short on was the pacer test. I got 36 laps on the pacer test, and to be in the healthy fitness zone, I needed to get 41. Are 17-year-olds just naturally like faster and in better shape than me? Because I feel like I'm in decent shape. I mean, I'm not a runner or anything, and I do run, like I do train cardio, so I don't know. I feel like my endurance is decent. And so like it was kind of humbling being like, oh, I'm not even in the healthy fitness zone for a 17-year-old. But then it's like, these 17-year-olds versus 24-year-olds, are they naturally faster? Which probably is it. I also have to consider that I might not have measured out the 20 meters correctly, and also I might just not be in the best shape, you know, who knows? Could be anything, but that was the one that I fell short on, the one I was not in the healthy fitness zone for. I mean, I'm in the healthy fitness zone for everything else, and then a couple of them I actually exceed the healthy fitness zone. So I think overall I'm in pretty good shape. The Cooper Institute would be proud. My middle school PE teachers would be proud. But anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. This was a bit of a different video than what I usually do, but this is something I've been wanting to do for months and months now, and I'm glad I was finally able to put it all together and put it out for you guys. So let me know what you think. Give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.